Alright YouTube, welcome back to another video. I figured I'd go ahead and start on the bike even though I don't have any of the parts in yet, but I'm going to go ahead and do things like clean the air filter and get this back tire off, see what's going on with it. Hopefully it's the bearings because I already got those ordered up, and see about tightening the chain. May have to take that off and take a few links out. Expect this video to be a little bit all over the place because I'm not sure when all the parts are going to be coming in. It's going to be all different days. But yeah, the first thing I want to do is go ahead and get into this back tire, take it apart, disassemble it, see what is going on. Hopefully the bearings are shot because that's what I have ordered up. So I'm gonna get that off and yeah, just go from there. I don't know how much I'm gonna film of me like actually working on it. I may just do updates just because this is my first time ever working on a pit bike, so it's gonna take a little bit longer just so I can make sure I do everything right. So yeah, let's get into it. I also think it's worth noting that after doing some research, yeah, the bike didn't come with a manual, so I've been having to like do all the research on my own, like how things are supposed to be taken apart. But after doing some research and coming back and looking at the bike, whoever had the bike before me or worked on it put the axle on backwards. So this part is actually supposed to be over here. So that's kind of scary. So who knows what we're gonna get ourselves into today. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Got the chain off along with the tire. It actually was not that bad at all. Like looking at it, it looks a little bit more complicated than my 250, but it actually wasn't that bad. I guess I'm just gonna have to wait and see when I put it back together and ask myself that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this tire up on here and break it down and see what we can find. Oh, and if any of you guys are wondering what the weather's like in mid-December in the South, it's literally storming right now. I find that kind of crazy. Got my heat gun, got the wheel all disassembled and everything, got it on the tire stand. Now I'm about to get these bearings out and see what they look like. Yeah, so let's get these out and see what we're working with here. All right, so I got both bearings out. Here's one, here's the other one, and I think there's one in here that I'm gonna try to figure out to get. I'm gonna have to take the sprocket off, I guess. I think there's a total of 3 bearings in all, but I'm gonna be safe and just replace all 3 of them. Like I said, they haven't come in yet, but I just wanted to take them out, see what they look like. I don't know if you guys can see that. The camera won't focus, but I mean, I don't think these look too bad. They weren't like too wobbly or anything. This doesn't look that bad, but I'm probably just gonna replace them all to be safe. But right now I'm gonna clean the inner hub, just get everything clean, get all the gunk out, old grease, so I can apply some fresh grease in there. All right, gonna put the tire on hold, wait for my bearings to come in, and after looking at my bearings, I'm not even sure that's the problem, but as of right now, I'm just gonna do a little bit more research and wait for the new bearings to come in, maybe compare them, but as of right now, I'm gonna get the seat off, get the front shrouds off, so I can get to that air filter. Let's break that open and see what it looks like. Also, just discovered that missing bolt right here on the shroud, so that's what you get, man, when you get stuff off Facebook, but it's all good. Here we go, got the air box right here. I think it takes just a few Phillips head screws and we'll get that baby off. All right, and here she is, guys. Wow, it's actually not nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I see it's kind of dark for y'all, but let's get it out here. Yeah, that's not nearly as bad. Well, it is kind of dirty on the backside and it feels kind of dry, so definitely gonna oil it up for the least. But overall, the airbox really is not that dirty. I'm actually quite impressed. Usually people abuse these things, but I thought it was gonna be caked in here and I thought it was gonna be pretty bad, but yeah, overall not too bad. All right, got the filter all cleaned up and oiled up, ready to go. Get back put in the machine, like so. Not bad at all. And I also cleaned the airbox, obviously, just like to make sure everything's clean. Might as well go the extra step, you know, while everything's taken apart and while I'm already in here doing it. All Alright guys, so after like 2 hours last night of trying to get the last bearing out of the hub, so there's 3 total in the rear hub. After trying to get the last one, it would not come out, and I finally just gave up last night and said I'm just gonna take it to the local shop, see if they can get it, because I literally cannot do it. But before I left, I literally came down here, I said I'm gonna try it one more time, and I actually got it. I've literally been working on it forever. I just heated up the inside of the hub. I'm not gonna touch it because it's really hot. And I just kept going, didn't spray it with anything, just used straight heat. And yeah, there she is. I'm pretty sure this is the bad one because this is the one that was wiggling around. I wish I could show y'all, but it's super hot right now. But yeah, the other bearings look good. It's just this one, I hope this is the problem, as it looks, I mean, kind of beat, but it's just like wiggling back and forth. But that definitely saved me a lot of time and a little bit of money. So yeah, I'm definitely stoked on that. Alright guys, finally, all the parts are in, I'm pretty sure, to get the pit bike complete. So to take you guys over it here, I've got the oil filters in. I went to Harbor Freight and got a tool for making the chain shorter. I've never done that before, but according to the YouTube videos, it doesn't look that hard. And here's the bearings, the most important part. This is literally just came in. Hopefully these are the right size. And yeah, so now I can show y'all since it's not so hot. I'm pretty sure this was the problem. As you can see, this thing's moving around a lot, so I really hope this is the problem. And here is the lever. This is going to be the front brake lever. And lastly is the battery. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I got everything that I need, but the first thing I'm going to work on is going to be the bearings and then the chain. So yeah, let's go ahead and start on that. Hopefully I can do it, and hopefully everything goes smoothly, but that's not usually the case with dirt bikes. But yeah, let's get into it and see if we can accomplish this. Alright, so I got them all lined up with the new ones, and they all look like they're gonna fit. So they look the exact same, so hopefully they fit. I'm still not 100% sold, but yeah, right now it's looking pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna start with the sprocket side hub, and get it all greased up and get these babies in there. First one looks pretty good. 2 more to go. Keep it on the sprocket side. We're gonna grease up the inside of the hub. There she is, that's the last one. All right, I think the last thing we have to do is just assemble everything, put everything back together, and hopefully she's good and there's no wobble anymore. So now what I'm gonna do is move the tire up and put the chain back on and see how many links I gotta cut off. Another thing I've never done before. So got the chain all lined up, decided this is how many links I need to take off. Hope I don't mess up, because if you cut this thing too short, and it's game over, so you can't go back. So definitely gonna take my time, be careful, just since it's my first time, but yeah. Alright guys, finally got the chain, the wheel, got all that back on. That was an entire ordeal. I don't know why it took me so long. I didn't even video any of it just because after a while I was like, the heck with it. I just want to get this thing on the bike and get it right. I was just having a hard time like tightening it. I think I actually took one too many links off, which is my mistake. I feel like it's gonna happen to everybody cutting a chain for their first time. I measured it like 5 different times and still ended up cutting too much off, but I ended up making it work, so I'm just glad that's over with. So now all I have to do is put in the new battery and put on the new lever. So I'm gonna get to that. And yeah, hopefully that don't give me too much trouble. For some reason, it has seemed like the most basic task has given me the most trouble. So yeah, I'm gonna go into this and hopefully it doesn't give us too much trouble. Here is the old part of the clutch. Someone definitely laid it over and snapped that thing. Got the front brake lever on, but there's a problem as always. So the brakes work, but whenever you pull it in, it just stays like that and you have to push it back out, and it's real pain in the butt. But I'm just gonna leave that like that for now. It's just, obviously it's kind of dangerous to use a front brake, but I'm just wanted to get the lever on there, and I'm gonna jump to the battery. I'm really curious to see if the battery is the problem. I hope it is, but yeah, let's get that seat off and get that new battery in there. Here's what we're working with here. I mean, it does look pretty old, but I just hope this is the problem. She's all in there, brand new battery, and yeah, here's the moment of truth. Kind of scared, but let's do it. Oh, we got power. That's a good sign. Here we go. Let's freaking go. First try, man. Let's go. Thank goodness. I'm so stoked on that. Like, you have no idea. I'm not even close to any kind of mechanic, and just putting a new battery in makes me feel like I could literally put together a whole dirt bike. I know that's not true, but yeah, just makes me feel really, really good that I'm doing all this. This thing's coming together. New battery, new lever, and I think I'm gonna cap the video off here. If you guys like this kind of content, make sure you like the video. I know this video has been all over the place like I knew it would, just with parts coming in at all different times, and just me being able to work on the bike, you know, just all sporadically. I'm still not even close to done with it. I'm gonna get graphics. I'm not sure if I wanna match the 250 over there with this, or if I wanna do something completely different. I don't know yet. But yeah, guys, if you like this video, make sure you smash the subscribe button, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.